This was the big purple passion flower that was on the side of the greenhouse. It was huge. It was like 6 feet wide, stretched out, and climbing the greenhouse and trying to get in the window, which is 7 feet tall. And of course, you bring something in the house, it's going to lose leaves. But I took it out and gave it another trim. It's probably the 3rd trim. And I closed my sheer curtain because I think it was just too much in the window, direct sun. I think they appreciate some protection. I'm going to try to find this in its glory and put it up. Passion flowers. All the purple ones are one plant. There are a lot of them. I remember saying earlier I was getting 1 flower per vine. But now I'm getting multiples from one plant. So I bought this one a year ago. So it did winter in the house. It bloomed once or twice. But wow. So the plant is over here. Sun's in my eyes. And it's growing over here. The plant that's here on this side is a blue star. It's not a purple one. It is in the mix and it will be blooming next, I'm sure. This side, maypops. I have fruit. So I started getting fruit in August. So I'm guessing that the fruit will be done at the end of September. This mandeville was in my overflow area in the stairway. And I did notice aphids on it for the 2nd time. I took it out. I took all the bad leaves off of it. I took all of the aphids off of it. I sprayed it well with the hose. All the loose leaves fell off. I sprayed it really well with neem and soap and water. And I'm giving it a better spot because I think they do better in a really sunny window. My 2nd mandeville hasn't had any pest problems and is directly on the other side of the plant shelf. And is doing well. I'm happy with it. One of my favorites. This is Blue Star. Blue Star does bloom a lot in the house, and it is growing like crazy. It loves this corner. It's been wintering in this corner for quite some time. The new growth was attaching itself to spider plants that are hanging and higher on the shelf, and I had to rearrange all these when I watered because it was just a tangled up mess. I'm looking forward to this one blooming. I propagated this one in the spring because it was all wrapped up in a plant shelf in the kitchen. And that one has a bud on it. It was on the deck all summer in a pot and, grew really long. And I brought it in. It's too long for the house. Let's go look at it. So here it is. And I've got it kind of all wrapped up. Here's the bud, so I'm not going to move it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a Blue Star first bloom coming soon. This is a maypop, and the maypops were spreading like crazy on the passion flower side of my garden. And they're the ones that are fruiting this year. So this was the last one I dug up. It was in the greenhouse, then it was in the overflow area. And it's getting really cold, so I'm bringing some things inside that are in the overflow area that like the warmer temperatures. This one, on the other hand, doesn't need to be in here. It can go down to 20 degrees. I am drying coffee, so we'll just, that's why it's there. It's pretty dry. Inside overflow area has May Pops. This one did have a fruit on it, but it dropped its fruit, which is typical when you bring plants in. So if you have a lot of fruit on your vine and you bring it in, you're good chance you won't lose all of them.